Welcome back, everyone. Let's play some Minecraft. So, in the last, I'd like to start off by discussing Friday. I didn't record Friday, and I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't want to record today. I was standing in the shower and debating not doing this today. I was ready to just go to bed and pretend like this isn't a thing. But I think it's important that I keep myself accountable. Friday was a fluke. There was there were things out of my control that prevented me from recording Friday, and I acknowledge that, and I'm gonna move on, and I'm going to make a better series because of it, hopefully. Alright, so today is the roof. Let's just work on the roof and chat. Relax. Enjoy the show, right? Why are there so many saplings right now? My. Get the tree line going. We are making some charcoal in the background. This is going to be a nice, relaxing non-episode, right? Yeah. A little bit of extra cobblestone, because I know we need that for the roof. I'll grab all of them. I'm gonna put a marker on it. I'm gonna say, trying to think. I want to say like, oh, when I run out of stairs, the episode ends or something, but I feel like that's a bit arbitrary. So we'll figure it out. So we'll do that, because then I can start it right here by doing that. I'll probably now do something more like, nope, not that. More something like that, you know? Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, I just realized I never completed the first layer. I thought I did. Whoops. Let's fix that really quick. Oh, we're gonna need to torch up this roof eventually here. I doubt we're gonna get enough layers where we cast a real shadow here, but can't have mobs in the attic, so we'll have to take care of that. Whoops. This is gonna be a pretty pointy roof. I'm okay with that though, I think. I mean, it won't be too pointy by the looks of it. I've made bigger buildings with pointier roofs. And believe you me, I didn't care then, and I'm not gonna care now. One second. I apologize. But, there we I'm trying to think where roof access should be. Should probably be in like a side room or something. I don't know. Like attic access. I don't even know what I'm gonna put in the attic. I never put anything interesting in the attic anyways, so when I build. I'm just trying to use as little supporting blocks as I can. Whoops. Oh. Okay, good. The music isn't that loud. For me it is, so I'm just gonna turn it down a wee bit. Also, I apologize if I sound slightly different. Long story short, about 2 weeks ago, my girlfriend accidentally broke part of my headset. It was completely by accident. It's not her fault. And audio was really quiet in the right ear. And for some reason, I'm very particular about that. It bothers me to no end if I can't hear on one side of a headset. It bothers the ever-living crap out of me, and I don't know why. It needs to be like I can notice the very slight differences in audio. So I ordered a new pair of headphones, and I do not regret it whatsoever. They're pretty much the same. I think it's an updated version of the model I have. I forget the name off the top of my head. Same model, pretty much, or an updated version of the same model, and I like them. They're nice. They fit on my head a little bit better, I think. They're a little bit more soft. And the cable that it came with is a little bit, it feels a little bit more durable. So I'm hoping that these will survive me for another few years. I mean, I used to have headsets until the day until they croaked. So, oh, I love these little lips, and by that I mean hate them. They do this shit all the time to me. God, please stop. Please stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. I think the easiest way to do it was no. You do something like that. No. Do something like this. No. I think what I did was there. And then I do that. And that. Yeah. Yeah, those little nooks suck. I prefer odd endings versus even when I build here on the roof. Odd endings mean I just put slabs in the spot where a stair would go. I'm just gonna do this because I don't want to lose these. These are expensive currently. I'm gonna make some torches really quick and light it up. Next drop here. So we'll probably do a I actually need some slabs currently, so we'll make some. I'll also use those as bases from here on out, because they are slightly more cost-effective rather than using the full block. So, all right, we got a staircase now. We've jumped off so many times. Woohoo! So I'll show what I mean. So this is what I call it, a double. That's what I don't like to use. I'm not gonna worry about. I'm not gonna worry about chimney height right now. We'll mimic chimney height at the end. For right now, we're just building up the roof. It's coming along nicely. So this is what I mean. So this right here, can't do 2 of them. So you just, there you go. And it's nice and clean. And I think it looks, personally, I think it looks fantastic. I know I'm very weird about my building design, so I'm not going to pretend it looks any good. I'm no master builder. I don't hold that grandeur. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. How many stairs do we have left? A few more. This might be enough. I'm not sure. We'll find out here. It probably actually will be enough because the whole ceiling takes about 6 stacks. And we're essentially just building the ceiling again as a new layer, so I should probably drop through and torch up before we make a lot more progress here. Ooh, doing it fast. Getting into the rhythm here, because this is, I don't know if this is going to be an even. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be an even. That's 6. Yikes. I think one of my favorite things about doing this type of design is I like the roof design at the end. Nope, nope, not that. Oh, okay. Well, I got to go down anyways now. There's something about how the roof looks all weird at the end, and I like it. Just like how strange it can start looking towards the end here. Yeah, I'm not excited. I'm probably not going to eat. As much as I think it would be silly, I'm probably not going to be using the attic space a whole lot. I don't know. We could probably do it like right here or something. Put a little attic access or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Attic access is not a priority right now. Something relaxing about being able to finally put the roof on this project. And then we can finally start moving in. Bed, props. I can start decorating, essentially. I don't know why this comes to my mind all the time, but I still think about Zero Punctuation's review of Minecraft. If you're a youngling, I wouldn't recommend looking it up, but if you're if you know what I'm talking about, I think that review is probably the funniest review of this game. Period. I believe he was playing. I don't know what version of Minecraft he would have been playing at that point. But I think his point of view on it was very, I think, standard for most players. Dude, I hate it. It's the corners that do it all the time. There we go. Lovely. Sure. We'll go with that. Very close to completion here. Looks like it's rounding out at the end up here. I didn't think the roof would look like this, but I don't know. I've always liked how silly roofs can get with this design. All right, last layer. I remember when I first started doing this design, I spent maybe like an hour and a half on a roof that just refused to cooperate. Can I convert back? No, that's not a thing in this version. We'll worry about the roof later. Or we'll worry about the chimney later. Is this a thing? No. This is what I get for playing like modern and modded Minecraft. I think certain recipes exist. I'm very proud of ourselves here for finally completing this forsaken house after 2 weeks of building it. I think that looks mighty fine. I'm very happy with that, actually. I think it looks great. I'm post build here. I really like the I like the support beams being on the outside, giving it depth. I think that looks very nice. Chimney, I think I could have done better. I think in the future, maybe I'll tear it down and replace it. Oh my god. Excuse me. I might tear it down and replace it with like stone brick instead. I think it blends in too much how it is, and it looks kind of silly. The windows, I think, should not have all been flesh. I think I should have rounded some of them. But, like, kind of like how this middle one is. Had it rounded on the edges. But I think it fits inside. That looks way better. Yeah, I think inside that looks better. Yeah, because, like, it appears rounded because of the pillars. So I think it looks silly if it wasn't. So I think with the building limitation I had here, it looks good. All around, I'm very happy with how this turned out. No complaints. I'm very pleased with myself here. This is something that I kind of forgot about. I'm gonna be honest. We left this open. That has to be sealed up. So, oops. Oh well. We'll worry. You know what? I can just do like. Wow, I just had enough. Perfect. It looks a little wonky, but we know why it's there. Um, I'm pretty satisfied. I think for a future build, um, discussing the railing here. I like the design that I went with, the pillar up and everything. I think this would look better on a dock, like a oceanfront build. I think it's cool here, and I really like what I think trying a new elevation was really cool. But I think if I did it again, I'd just make the staircase right in front of it, like kind of how the side is, like the side entrance. I remove the pillars here and just make this a straight line, straight to the door. I think I went overkill on that, and I don't think that looks great. I think now the next step is 1, 2, 3 stairs. Yeah, right? Yeah. I think the next steps for me are to make the basement, which I don't have an idea for right now. I'm surprised spiders have not been spawning down here frequently. Like, or at all. I gotta patch this up later. So. Um, I'll probably, because of how it's elevated, I'll probably do 3 more down. Because I can. You know what I mean? Like this. So it's uneven, but the roof, this is the roof layer still. I think that'll look better. At least working wise, it will be better. This is what I get for recording so late in the evening. I think that'll look better for a basement, but I think a basement is a later addition that we do not need to work on right now. I think, yeah, I think I'd make that into like stone brick back here. I think that'd look better, and then I want to seal. I think sealing this off would also look better. Dang. Of course there's a water. Of course there's water right there. Yeah, that looks better already, I think. Giving the illusion that, oh, you know what? I think slabs would look nice right here, too. Yeah, I think that those slabs look nice, too. I think the issue is I should probably carve this open a little bit here. Yeah. I don't like how big that is. And then let me make some slabs out of this really quick here. Doing a little TLC before we conclude today. Yeah, I think the slabs help the staircase here a bit. And then, honestly, this could probably be down 1 layer back there. Something like that. In a weird way, I think that works. Hold on, I think I'm cooking here. Who knows? Maybe the next 10 episodes will be us building the basement. I hope. Honestly, I think I need a break from building. Uh, I like that actually. The the gradual decrease. Oh, whoops. I think it stays like that, and then to this. I think that works. And then I can do something like that. And then final layer here. A normal, whoops. You know, like like that. And then that transitions into the normal roof from here, the whoops. The kind of normal roof here. I mean, makes more sense that it does that, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. We'll do that. Meanwhile, up here, it doesn't really matter. So I might remove these two. See how that looks. Yeah, I like that more. I could also make them slab. No, we're not. We're not doing this tonight. We're not doing this tonight. All right. I'm gonna thank you everyone for watching as always. I do appreciate it, and I do apologize again for not being able to upload Friday. I want to keep this as consistent as possible. I don't care how many times I have to drag myself to doing this. It is important for me to be doing this, in my opinion. So, all right. Until next time, take it easy. Bye bye.